Hi guys, welcome on Monday. We got a special session today for strong back to really work with your muscles. If you've got any issue with lower back, that's a good exercise and stretches today. We're going to do it right now. We are in my studio in UK, APG.Studio. My name is Alicia. I'm fitness and yoga expert, and that's good session for people who never exercised before and they always wonder to start, but there was no courage to do it. So I hope you're going to find this video kind of motivation and inspiration for you to start something new. And yeah, just take care of yourself. You've got more time right now. And this video is gonna be available on my YouTube channel, but also on Instagram account. You can use it more often, not only once per week, but like 2-3 times. Depends how your muscles, if they are really stiff, probably start to 1 session per week would be a good idea. And slowly, gradually, just add more sessions. Okay, so you're ready to start right now. Okay, all you need is just some space around you and yeah, motivation to do it. Welcome everyone. You're ready to start some good stretching for your lower back to mobilize this area, but also strengthen your core, strengthen your back. Okay, let's get started. Okay, you're going to sit with your crossed legs. Better if you've got something. I've got yoga blocks, but it could be anything like a blanket, pillows, something to sit a little bit higher. It's gonna be better and easier to achieve the right position alignment for your upper body, for your spine. If you're not thinking that much about your core muscles and they are not very strong, that's probably you noticed your position is right now. If you have chin to your chest, looking down, head is down, it's no support from your neck muscles, that round back, and it's nothing working here. All the weight just goes to your spine, especially lower back. What we're trying to change here is your left spine. So in that position, nice and upright, and you slightly tilting first to make this natural, almost natural curve in your lower back as you've got stand-up position. So you're trying to achieve exactly the same as you're sitting with your crossed legs. Okay, I know you've got already some problem with your lower back. You're going to sit here even if you try, but that's the thing. As much as you're trying, because you know how to do it, which muscles needs to work, so it's from your shoulders, pulling back and down to push chest forward and lift up at the same time. Okay, so you think about this movement one day, probably not today, but as you practice more, you've got more control and you notice actually that's happening right now, but takes time. Okay, so don't get frustrated and be patient with your body and respect limitations. So if you're feeling, yeah, I want to do that, but that's how far I can go, that's okay. It's not gonna happen like this. It's not magic trick for this one. It's like as much as you're trying to activate the right muscles in the right movement, you're actually working with these muscles, even if the position for you is the same. Okay? So it's not today. After a few sessions, you notice you've got more flexibility, more control of your body, and it's going to change that. But it's all about thinking about it. So how to practice this movement in your pelvis? I always try to explain people who is new in any form of exercise. You've got the rope in your belly button. Okay, so when you're sitting like this, you've got round back, tucking your pelvis under completely. Imagine someone is pulling this rope forward and down. That's the idea how the movement from your hips is supposed to be. Okay, so as much as you practice just this simple move to correct position as you're sitting with your crossed legs is a key for healthy back, because that's the way to bring the natural curve in your lower back and try to control muscles of the front. If someone has lordosis, it's not the case because they already sitting like this. So it's not the session for them. This is for someone who has the other way, which is the more common. We've got this hunchback, head down, head is pulled forward, that's stuff like that. Is to open your chest by pulling shoulders back and down. So I'm trying to add more movement to really understand what we're trying to work with and what we're trying to achieve. Stay upright as much as you can. Inhale, bring shoulders back, and exhale, hands together. Inhale, arms could be bent, could be straight. Just avoid trying too hard, because you notice, oh yeah, my arms further back, but where is your head? When you lift up, here, that's the limit for now, that's okay. This one's gonna be for later on. Small progress, okay? And this is important. And please remember, yoga is for everyone, but everyone's yoga is different. So I'm not asking to pull your arms like that, because you can compensate halfway by thinking my arms further. As long as you sit upright, that's it. Even if it's here, okay? Inhale, slowly exhale. And one more. Inhale, slowly exhale. And place your hands and hips. And you're trying to stretch your muscles in your hips, glutes, and your lower back. Just making this simple movement. Leaning forward and go back up. Inhale from your hips again, so not from your head, like this, okay? Upper body is like one piece together, and you can't bend any way on the way, just from your hips, like a hinge, okay? That's the way to really work the muscles here, glutes, lower back. Most of the cases, lower back problem is because of the tight muscles in your lower body and your legs. So that's why I'm going to work with these muscles right now to lose them a little bit and also build the strength in the front, your abdominal area. So again, it's not how deep you can go, is how long you're holding your spine nice and long. Okay? And pulling shoulders back. As lower you go, pulling shoulders and you're squeezing your shoulder blades even more. Inhale, slowly exhale. I know, surprisingly, it's lots of things you need to focus right now, but after 2-3 sessions, you're more used to all the things, which muscles need to activate, which muscles we stretch. But that's the way to really be sure you're at home. I can see you. It's different if people come in the class, and then sometimes I don't have to even say anything because I can see, okay, they're doing right things, so just move on. But I can't see you guys, and how are you going to know if you're doing correctly? So that's why I'm going to give you as many instructions as possible to be sure you're doing correctly. And you know for sure, yeah, okay, yeah, I can feel it. Also, it's here, it's not my neck, it's not my lower back, it's just the lower part, my hips, my glutes. So you know, yeah, this is the right movement for me. Okay? Instead, trying to pull your head down, okay? It's not the case. We're trying to work the muscles here, big group muscles, glutes and long hamstrings, by just leaning forward. Inhale, slowly exhale. Very simple, but super effective, especially as a start. You never exercised before. This movement is a preparation for the next step, for deeper stretch and for working and controlling muscles at the front, your core, your arms. Okay, still sitting. Your cross legs could be chair. If you've got really tight muscles in your hips and you're feeling, yeah, that's joints a little bit, yeah, too much, could be chair. You can sit on the chair right now and continue the same, just staying higher. You need to work with the same muscles. And now, trying to activate muscles all the way to the front and back. Now is left and right side. What is important here? You're not trying to go really low and lift your left side, because that's a compensation. Stretch is on your left. So as long as you're pressing left side to the floor and your left arm is straight, that's how far you can go, okay? Feeling nice stretch on your left one also, and that's what I like in yoga the best. It's not only the stretch. We actually strengthen muscles on the other side, your obliques. And depends how is the flexibility on your left and how strong muscles on your right. You can place your hand on the floor or then press down. Okay, so you're working just like against the gravity, pushing your hand down as yourself your right side off the floor, but reaching up your left. Or if you're stronger, you can try hold your right hand off the floor. But if you notice any twist or lifting left side, that's a compensation, and body is just saying that's too much. Better just place your hand on the floor and work first this way. Okay, so if it's your first time, just support your weight with your right hand on the floor, palm facing forward. As you bend your elbow, elbow is pointing to you, not behind, because this is twist. Okay, you try to keep your body in one straight line. So position of your right arm is important, using muscles the right way. And relax. Try the same on your left side. So remember, stretch is on your right all the way. So if it's too much, you're keeping your arm too close, you notice you're bending your elbow, you're pointing to the floor with your right hand. Better to move away and really work all the way with the stretch. Pressing right side to the floor, your hip, and relaxing left shoulder. But feel the action, muscles contract in your obliques on your left side. Very nice stretch for your lower back, hips, legs, and also to work for stronger muscles in your core. Again, with your hand, just rest or press down, now locking your shoulder on the left side, or if you're stronger, try your hand on the floor. So you got the video, even you're getting stronger, got another option to still practice for more benefits. Okay? Maybe one more inhale, slowly exhale. And relax. All right. Now, on your floor. Hands with shoulders width apart, knees with your hips. And what is important? How is your head? How is your upper body? Use the muscles in your neck to hold your head. The right position, so you're looking just the space between your hands. And instead dropping everything in your midsection, your core, and as the center of your strength. So check if you grab this way, which means you're not using muscles that much. So work with your head, lift up, push your shoulders down, lift your chest, and slightly tuck your pelvis under. So feel muscles active here, and lower back is almost flat. You don't want this movement. Try to go all the way right now. Now, tuck those under, inhale. When you exhale, without changing position in your lower back, you try to slightly lift this off the floor. Again, looking super easy exercise movement and super effective for upper body and your core strength. If you're doing correctly, that's why you can feel pain in your lower back. Tomorrow or this after exercise. So muscles in your core, your arms, used to be engaged. Any exercise with your midsection area. Inhale Exhale like that. Maybe one more. Okay, try with your toes pointing back. You have a good chance to stretch your front of your legs and your feet instead of keeping them flexed all the time. That's a good chance. And now I'm going to stretch your left leg. Still is on the floor. Okay. Again, how upper body. If the muscle is weak, constantly you're going to notice, oh no, again, come back up. Okay. Think about it. If you notice, yeah, you're right, my head is again down. I drop my belly. You need to think about this part of your body all the time as we're changing side or for another position. So first we're going to hold your left leg on the floor and just rock front and back to stretch back of your left leg, calf and hamstring. Build the strength in your upper body, neck. So it's not only for lower back, as you can see right now. It's a full body exercise. Core needs to be involved as well, so strong abs. It's like pulling belly in through the spine. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now try to lift your leg. Inhale, slowly exhale, straight leg down. What is important now? So yeah, that's easy. It's not doing anything for my core muscles, my lower back. Yes, if you move your left leg back and you lean to your right side, that's for sure it's not doing anything for your core muscles. Your hands, as you start on your both knees on the floor, as you're moving your left, your right knee is still directly underneath your hip. Any movement to your right, that's a sign, yeah, body trying to find an easy way to work with balance instead strengthen muscles. So be aware and check if you're making this movement, especially when you lift your leg right now. Inhale and slowly exhale. Could be straight leg down or bend your knee and try to swing forward. But check how is your right knee position and your right hip. Because you want the weight from your left leg on your left arm. Okay. Inhale, exhale down. Or if you're feeling you've got a little bit more strength, you can swing forward. But the rest of your body is no movement. Okay, especially lower back. I can see lots of videos. Instructors ask people to pull head towards your knee. Right now, we don't have the correct position in your upper body anyway. The head is pulled down because we are on the mobile phone all the time like this. So just try to use this position to strengthen muscles in your neck just by looking down to the space between your hands. Inhale and exhale. Breathing is another important thing when you exercise, because when you focus so much on the movement, you're going to hold your breaths. That's why it's better if you link the movement. Inhale, leg back, exhale, down or bend your knee forward. Maybe one more. And relax. Just constantly checking how is my head, neck muscles active, belly, lower back, and now right leg. So first, let's rock front and back. Constantly checking head position, upper body, now dropping like this, muscles strong. It's only one way to bring any strength in your body. Muscles need to be active. You actually need to control them during the movement. Otherwise, it's just using more balance and put the strength in your joints instead improve anything for your muscles, for the strength and flexibility. Okay, be aware how is your left side again, so not leaning, pushing your hip to your left. You've got your knee in the line, directly underneath your hip. and you're trying to lift your leg. It's not how high, because when you're trying really high, movement is from your hips tilt to your right side. So better to lower just off the floor, but without changing position of your hips and your lower back. Inhale, exhale, or as you exhale, you can bend your knee, sweep forward, not from your hips like this, okay? Holding your lower back, the same stable position, because that's the way to work the muscles, because they're holding stability in your body, in your hips and your core. Maybe one more. Inhale. Slowly exhale. And relax. Pose. You can stay higher. Your hips on the floor. Just again, tuck your pelvis under to hold round back and stretch in this position. You've got really tight muscles in your hips or not that much mobility in your ankles. Some of you are gonna be lower or get completely comfortable to sit on your feet. That's okay. Just check how far you can go, which position actually works for you, for your own personal individual needs. And again, how your head position. I know it's a lot of videos and pictures, social media, head down to the floor, but right now the reality is we're pulling head down any time without even thinking. So right now we're trying to achieve strong muscles in your neck to bring everything to the right position. So what you can do, face with your hands to rest your forehead, or just use the muscles enough. Depends how weak they are. Okay, if you're holding this position and you're feeling, yeah, that's too much for my neck, fine, use the support. So instead of pulling head down, we actually bring something to help you hold neck with your spine line. Hope it makes everything sense what I'm saying right now. All right. We're going to change your position. Lying down flat on your back. Think about this movement every time, evening, at night, when you decide, okay, now it's time to go to bed. How you actually lay down on the bed, flat on your back. If you just go this way, if you don't have strength, it's not the best position, the best movement to do. If you've got the strength, that's fine, okay. But if you've got any problem with your lower back, try to avoid moving away, lay down flat on the back. What you can do, just go on the side first and roll on your back, or another one is, probably not in the bed, it's gonna be more like a side, but if you're doing any exercise on the floor, let's say start to do some yoga or fitness, from sitting, you just start with your forearms to support the weight, bring your knees, and slowly just support with your arms, shoulders, to lay down flat on your back. Okay? And now, we're going to start with your arms close to your body. And let's rock your hips, legs, side to side. I ask you to keep your arms close to your body because they locking the movement. You can go further. Okay? And if it's enough stretching for you, feeling muscles working, left and right side, your obliques again, nice stretch for your lower back, your glutes, your hips, that's fine. But if you've got a little bit more flexibility, mobility, and strength in your core, try to move your arms slightly. And check if you can easily go back to center without lifting opposite shoulder. Okay? Because that's a compensation. It's too much stretching, or the muscles, your obliques, not that strong, so you can go back without some balancing help. Okay? Your body's always on the protection zone. Whatever you do or you're trying to do, your body always going to respond as, okay, what we're going to do now because it's just too much. Yeah, lift the shoulder, that's fine. And you can go back to center. So that's why if it's too much movement, bring your arms closer and work first with this small range of movement. And as you practice more, you got more strength, more muscles control, you can carry on and progress, moving your arms away from your body. And one day you're gonna be able to move your legs all the way, side to side, holding shoulders, upper body nice and stable. Right, which means you've got good flexibility, mobility in your body, and good strength in your core muscles. Again, there's no picture for everyone, it's just the option for you to start with. Right? I'm not doing any more crazy things because that's for beginners. If you're more advanced and say, oh yeah, that's easy, but you're still interested in what you're doing on my sessions, you can go on YouTube channel and you find another videos more challenging. This is for people who got some lower back problem and they want to do something with that. So now let's stretch back of your legs, glutes, and your lower back. And that's a good chance to stretch your abs as well. So when you inhale, bend your knees, still keep them close to your body, not reaching to the floor now. And when you exhale, try to lift your legs up. Just feel how is the stretch. So it's not about full stretch legs, it's how is the stretching. If it's comfortable for you, you can stretch, but if it's too much halfway, just hold it, okay? How to work with your abs? Exhale, feet up, and you're trying to engage your abs, pull them in through the spine. Inhale, and slowly exhale. Inhale, and exhale. If you're stronger, try with your arms off the floor. You're going to feel it is harder. So if you notice, as your body responding, just bring your arms down the floor. Okay? But it's another way to progress with this one. But this is the first one for strong back, healthy back, and you're doing any more crazy things. But I think that's enough options on the floor or lift. But strong abs as much as you can. All right, now I'm going to place your feet flat with your hips at the front. Make sure you've got the same gap between your knees. Not bring your knees together. Imagine you've got something between your feet and your knees. Okay? And now you inhale. First, you're pressing feet to the floor, and now you're squeezing your glutes, your buttocks muscles, to lift your hips. Okay? Just your hips, not your upper body. And slowly try to roll your spine from top to bottom. If you struggle with the lower back, heels off the floor, and slowly try to go vertebra at a time. And again, inhale, strong glutes. You're going to feel the stretch. Front of your legs as well, hip flexor, they are tight. But we also stretch your lower back and build the strength right now is buttocks muscles and your lower back. Inhale, and slowly exhale. Arms close to your body. So that's the first option to help with the stability as you're moving hips, or you can try to move your arms away. Inhale and exhale. If you find strong enough, you can try with your arms in after descending and slowly bring them down. Really feel, as long as you're holding your hips off the floor, your glutes muscles engaged. So if you're feeling that tight, you can't control them anymore, just slowly relax down. Inhale and exhale. So squeezing glutes. Okay, remember, you're working for your body. Respect your any limitations. And just guide you how far you can go, what you can do next, but you know your limits. I hope so. Okay? Inhale and exhale. Slowly again, pulling your spine down. Bring your stations. Cross legs, and again, let's rock side to side. Closer. Or you can try. How are you doing right now? You can go further only if the opposite shoulder, opposite arm is on the floor. And the movement on the other side in your upper body is the compensation. Body struggling with something and just respect that, okay? Good, breath in, high, and slowly exhale. Nice stretch for your lower back, glutes, and your hips. Back to center. Place the feet on the floor, and that's another, guys, very important thing. So when you wake up in the morning, not lifting this way, but first roll on one side. Just give your body, especially lower back muscles. Okay, after staying a few hours in the same position, the body is just simply not ready for any core exercise. Because people say, oh, I'm doing my core exercise in the morning. If you've got muscles strong, that's okay. But if you already got problem with your lower back, it's not the good thing to do. It's not the right thing to do for your body. So roll first and slowly just sit down. Inhale, arms up. And slowly exhale. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope everything what I was saying makes sense for you guys, and that explain you more why and what for is every single position, okay, every single pose and stretching and movement, because this is only one way to be sure you're doing right way, correct technique at home. Okay, so I'm looking in 3 cameras right now. So yeah, I've got Instagram in here, I've got YouTube, and I've got another camera here. So if I'm not looking straight away, it's because I'm trying to look everywhere. So thank you very much, guys. So I hope you like it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. And any comments, any suggestions for another video, because this is our regular live stream session every Monday. 12:15. We've got another 3 classes coming later on, so you guys can check on my schedule as well, or just on the Instagram account. What time was it? And thank you very much for your time, guys. And you're on YouTube, you can subscribe for more. We are busy. We are really busy because I've got more time, and I really like to see guys you doing yoga for your own needs, because I can see lots of videos, pictures, and big title for complete beginners, and I'm watching and I don't know how to respond. Leave the comment, don't say anything, laugh, cry, seriously, cry? I don't know. It's just big misunderstanding how supposed to be looks like the yoga and poses for beginners, especially for complete beginners. That's why I decided, okay, this is time I need to speak up and show you guys. It's not because yoga is not for you, no, because the option is not the right for you. All right, yoga is the best. Yoga is so good. It's not only for your strong body and flexible, but for the mental aspect as well. So this time I'm going to finish now because I can talk for another few hours.
Oh, this girl can talk about yoga.
I know, because that's my passion. And I try to, say everything. But yeah, it's always time for another video, guys. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your time. And I hope you see you soon. Stay safe, healthy, and tune with us. See you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Hello to behind the scenes as well.
Hello to behind the scene. Let's say bye to people on YouTube. So thank you. You know what to do. Thumbs up if you like it. Any comments, guys, questions, suggestions, you can contact me. You can find all the details on the video description on our Facebook group, and also the link to my website if you'd like to contact me one-to-one instead of just sharing your experience or any problems, public, I'm going to respect that, of course. So yeah, see you guys.